We all want to be seen, to be heard, to be loved, and to be accepted for what we are. Hi, Katusha is here, your sex and relationship coach, and today we're talking about sexual arousal medicine for a female. But before we begin, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, share it, and hit that notification bell, please. In 1998, the world found out about Viagra, a medicine to treat erectile dysfunction in men. Since then, the researchers, pharmaceutical companies were on the hunt for so-called pink Viagra because erectile dysfunction drug did not improve women's sexual well-being, but it had the largest placebo effect in the history of medical research. About 40% of women reported that their sex life got better after taking a sugar pill. So let's talk about sexual breaks and sexual accelerator. And by the way, as I'm using this book, Calm As You Are, your girlfriend should read this, and I will tell you a few secrets from this book. It's written by Emily Nagoski. She is a doctor, PhD in health behavior with a minor in human sexuality. Great book. So sexual accelerator is when you see something, smell something, feel something, hear something that turns you on and wants you to have sex. Sexual breaks is something that stops you from wanting to have sex, from your desire. It can be any kind of stress, right? Whether you're fear of getting pregnant, or you're dissatisfied with your body image, or self-criticism, loathing, and things like that, stress. So they are now medicine to treat female sexual dysfunction there, and they're targeted to numb those breaks. In other words, to numb the stress. Let's turn to a research. So they gave women placebo, a sugar pill, and the medicines. Half of the women experienced no significant change, but the other half did. With the placebo, they reported 50.2% satisfaction with the given sexual event, and with the drug, 59.6%. So you have to schedule when you're having sex. You have to take a pill a few hours before, and then 2.5 hours you take another pill to increase your satisfaction from 50 to 60%. Is it worth it? If you're asking me, it's definitely not worth it. How about to improve her context? I'm going to give you an example, a beautiful example from this book. So a husband and wife have not been having sex for a while. She had kids, she gained weight, and she thought that she was very unattractive. And so when they started working with the sex therapist, the wife opened up to her husband saying that she could not relax because if she would expose her stretch marks to him, he would be disgusted by her. And when she told this to him, he kissed her stretch marks and he said, "You are beautiful." Do you think they had a great sex that night? Yes, they had, right? Because we all want to be seen, to be heard, to be loved, and to be accepted for what we are. So this medical model thinking takes into consideration your biology and psychology, but ignores your relationship and social factors. In other words, women's actual lives. We don't need to take another pill in order to fix something. Instead, we can manage our stress levels. We can find a babysitter for our children. We can quit our job and start a new one. We can quit our job and start a business. Or we can better our relationship. We can work on our relationship. Even we can heal trauma. We need to improve our context, our external circumstances, and the internal stress levels, like feeling of disgust, self-loathing, self-criticism, and learn how to radically love ourselves. Please check my free book in the link before, How to Love Yourself, practical guide on how to love yourself. That's it for today. Please share, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. I will see you in my next video. Bye.